Hey guys, what's up? Bisectatron here from Clash of Clans Manual, here with my very first Q&A video as part of my 1000 subscriber special. And once again, check out my last video if you haven't seen the 1000 subscriber special video yet, because I forgot to put the link to the first war, and about an hour later someone reminded me, so I put the link in. If you haven't seen my first war, check it out. The link's in my 1000 subscriber video. Anyway, though, I'm going to get into the questions. Thanks for commenting. Got a number of questions I'm excited to answer. And once again, I'm going to be making a series out of this, I decided. So this video takes a little bit longer than most videos to make, so it might be once a week, once every 2 weeks, kind of like my Clash 101 series. Just kind of sprinkle those videos in because they do take a while to make. But comment your questions for the next video on this video, and then I won't answer them in the comments below, but I'll take a few of them and use them for my next Q&A video. So for this one, I think I selected about 5 questions, so we'll take a look at those now, and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, so Herabrone asks, still remember watching your first video when I just began with Clash of Clans, and those fights look so high level, but you sound like 8 years younger. The Q&A, why did you start playing Clash of Clans and how old are you? So I'm 16, I'm a sophomore, I just finished my sophomore year in high school, and how I started playing Clash of Clans, I guess, is my friend got me into it basically. Uh, I think it was the summer of 2013. My friend, or no, summer of 2013. Summer of 2013, my friend told me about this cool game. I think it was at like a sleepover or something. He downloaded it onto my phone. He actually put it on my dock, where my texts and my phone and stuff is, my phone app and stuff on my iPhone. And I quickly moved it to the back of the last page of my iPhone. But then like 2 weeks later, it was back on my dock. I was playing it a lot, and from there, there was some time periods where I was busy, couldn't play it as much, but pretty consistently have played it, and it'll be about 2 years that I've played it this July, and it'll be 1 year that I've had my YouTube channel this July. So kind of funny how that works out, but yeah, I think that answers the question. Next question. Sorry about that. Next question. Cobe's Mind asks, what's your plan for YouTube? How long will you do YouTube? So I haven't thought that much long term. I'm still enjoying the YouTube channel. It's fun for me to make videos. I do make money off of it, just off some ads, but it's really nothing. I mean, the money's not the big deal. I just enjoy making the videos. I enjoy interacting with you guys in my subscriber clan and in the comment section below. So I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, unless the game gets kind of stale and they stop adding new features, which is possible. I might kind of slow down and stop playing the game. But I think as long as I play the game, I'll still have this channel. Just because as long as I enjoy playing the game, I'll enjoy making these videos. So can't give you a definite time for how much longer this will be, but hopefully it'll be quite a while, as long as the game's still popular, as long as I continue getting viewers and subscribers and you guys like the content. So by the way, I hope you like the background attacks. They're from our most recent war. I'm showing all 10 attacks, or maybe not all 10, depends how long I have to talk for. We're just working our way down. We're at 2 right now, I think. Alright, so next question is from Mark Peabody. What is the quickest and cheapest farming troop combination? And then Dawood Jansen kind of jumped the gun and said archers and giants. And I think that's a good question because everyone wants to have the quickest farming composition and also the most inexpensive, but it really depends what you're going for. If you don't need dark elixir, if you're maybe lower level, or you've already done some of your king and some of your dark troops in the upgrades, you might want to focus on gold and elixir. In which case, I would say Barch, just archers, barbarians, goblins, that kind of stuff. Obviously, your heroes, and I think if you have time, you should do that. If you can sit down for, watch TV while you in between attacks, something like that. If you can string together a bunch of attacks, I would recommend using that. If you're pretty busy, you might want to use some giants, some wizards, wall breakers, and really focus on when you do attack that you get some big bases and you're able to just destroy and get a ton of loot in each attack. So that way it's still worth it. Even if you're attacking every hour or so, you can still get some good loot. One thing people don't understand is that giants, people always think giants take too long to train, but it's not true. Like archers take 5 archers takes longer to train than 1 giant. So, it's quicker if you're training giants instead of archers. So don't be afraid to train giants to tank for your troops out in front and back it up with archers, barbarians, goblins. Because if you're okay with a slightly more expensive for giants, it's definitely worth it because they are quicker to train. So I think Daward Jansen was right to some extent. Archers and giants is a good composition. Now, if you're going for Dark Elixir, I would recommend, bringing more heavy troops because most of the time you're not going to be able to get enough just from the Dark Elixir drills on the outside. You're going to need to bring some wall breakers, some giants, and wizards, that kind of stuff. Probably wizards in your clan castle if you can get them. But yeah, I think yeah, you definitely have to bring heavier troops to get the Dark Elixir. So as far as spells goes, I'd say you might need heal spells if you're bringing like giants, wizards, heavier troops. But if you're just doing archers and stuff, you can bring lightning spells and either just drop them on a Dark Elixir storage in the middle, which is always fun to do, or take out like a mortar, the CC troops, kind of splash damage. If you can get a mortar and a wizard tower right next to each other, that kind of stuff. So try to take out that splash damage if you're just bringing Barch and those low hit point troops. So I hope that makes sense. It just really, honestly, it really depends, but those are a few compositions you could use. All right, next question. E. Crow asks, who are some of the best attackers in 49er War Clan? So this one, uh, there's a lot of great attackers, but if I'm just talking about the best here, I'd have to say Brian. He's the leader of the clan. He actually has 4 accounts within the clan. You might have seen some of his attacks. He's 3 of them are Town Hall 10s. He has his accounts are Brian. I think one's like NWIJK, just those letters, and then Falling Uphill and Peter, which is a Town Hall 9. You may have seen some of Peter's Town Hall 9 attacks. But he's really a staple of our clan, and the clan is based off, I think, a group of people who know each other. I'm not part of that. I live in Seattle, even though I am a 49ers fan. But the core group, I think, lives in San Francisco. So, but Brian is probably the staple of that core group, in my opinion, because he has 4 accounts and he's a very strong war attacker. As far as Town Hall 9s, other than Peter, we have, you guys have definitely seen these guys, Marcel and KFS. KFS is actually in my 3-star Union clan right now, him and his mini account. But they're both, KFS and Marcel, both very strong Town Hall 9 attackers. And what I like is they don't have the highest level heroes. They're lower level as far as that goes, but they are able to get some awesome 3-star attacks. They can use hogs, which I really like. So yeah, it's just fun to watch them attack. Moving on. Michael Gibson asks, congrats on hitting 1,000. I hope there's way more to come. I really love your videos and can't wait for you to hit 2,000. Good luck. And his Q&A, he has a few questions which we'll get to. Do you think that Supercell should be more open with future updates? What is your favorite thing about Clash of Clans? And if you weren't a YouTuber, what would you be doing? Okay, so I guess I just go one at a time for that one. As far as Supercell being more open with future updates, I don't think that's the problem. Gaming companies never really that open. They're kind of doing stuff and then it comes out and you either get what you want or you don't. I think the main problem is not that they're not being transparent, not that they're not being open, but that they're not putting in the content we want to see. And I think, we've been waiting for Town Hall 11 for years. We've wanted fixes to Xmod, which they have done to some extent, but they're still cheating. And honestly, I think the last few months, maybe even last 6 months, they've been pretty sparse on updates, not doing that many. So I think I don't mind if they're not being open about it. I don't think they necessarily have to. I don't mind the 1 week window where they start like having sneak peeks. That's all fine. I just think that they should add better content. You see this from gaming companies occasionally, where they have such a successful game, they kind of relax on the updates a bit and just let it go. And I think they're kind of doing that to some extent. So I know Chief Pat has seen the new update, which will be coming out very soon. So hopefully it's good because recently there hasn't been that much good content. And obviously, like the little game mechanics things like pausing replays, that's all good, but we need some actual content. And the last big thing was the Lava Hound, I think. So need some good stuff. The Air Sweeper wasn't really anything. So hopefully we can get some better content coming soon. So I don't think it's important to be, necessarily open, but they should definitely have the content that the community wants. To answer that question, my favorite thing about Clash of Clans, I guess, well, if we're gonna go with my favorite troop, it's the balloon. It looks cool at level 6. That's what my YouTube profile pic is. But really, what I like about Clash of Clans is the strategy of it. It's so complex. There's so much you can do with it, and it does get somewhat dull if there wasn't for war. Because when I look back now, I don't know what I would have done if war hadn't come out. I started the YouTube channel way after war came out. I don't think I ever would have started a YouTube channel. I don't think I would have kept playing this far, to be honest, because there's just so much you can do between trophy pushing and farming. So it's really nice that war came out. And Clash of Clans is so unique. It's so complicated. Like I said, there's so much you can do with it. So many different war combinations. I'm always learning, and I do play those games like I don't know. What would be a good example? Flappy Bird, I guess. If you guys played that, just little arcade games like that where there's really only one thing you can do. Um, it's just those arcade games. I apologize. The phone's ringing. But anyway, Clash of Clans is always changing, always new strategies and stuff. And I'm a big strategy war fan. I like those kind of games. And this is the first game that I've really gotten hooked on. Uh, I The last game I played for a long time was Minecraft, probably. And once again, that's there's a lot of stuff you can do with that. I like creating things, so uh, this game is another one that I really fits my interests. So yeah, that's probably why I like Clash of Clans, just the strategy war part of it, and those clan wars, all that good stuff. Last question. Also, if you weren't a YouTuber, what would you be doing? You know, the thing is, it's not like I spend a whole lot of time on YouTube. I mean, I upload videos. I'm gonna try to do it one a day for the next few days, and hopefully throughout this summer. But if I wasn't a YouTuber, you know, I might fill that space with another game. I don't know. I over the summer, or I have a part-time job, sports, and during the school year, I have you know clubs, sports, homework, all that stuff. So I'm pretty busy, and I wouldn't say that YouTube is like a huge part of what I do, but it definitely takes up a chunk of time. So my guess is I would have adopted another game, maybe like I don't play League of Legends or anything like that. I don't really like those computer games as much, but I might have started playing Minecraft a little bit more. I don't. Maybe that game's dead for me. I don't know. I haven't played it in a while. I might take it up another iOS game, something like that. I'm not sure. Uh, but it's kind of hard to imagine not doing YouTube because it's been a very fun experience, and I think it was kind of inevitable. I started doing YouTube after I saw the Chief Pat videos. That was kind of the first YouTuber that I watched consistently was Chief Pat, and as you can see, my earliest videos, a lot of them, the war recaps are different styles. They're kind of more of a Chief Pat style. Now I've switched them to more of just a basic, looking at a few attacks, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I don't see a way that I wouldn't have gotten into YouTube. Because I had been watching YouTube for a while of Clash of Clans stuff. Um, but had I not been on YouTube, I probably would have been doing other games and maybe even started an unrelated YouTube channel, not about Clash of Clans. I don't know. So yeah, it's the best explanation I can give. That's all the questions. I still want to show that all 10 wars from this attack, so I might just go ahead and turn this into a war recap for the last few attacks. Uh, I think that's all the questions. Let me look through real quick. I'll tell you what, guys, I'll just commentate on these last few attacks. Looking at Slick right now on 8, and then yeah, we'll call it good because I thought all 5 of these questions would take all like 20 minutes, but they didn't. I still want to show you all the attacks, so I'll go ahead and just let them roll. Have like 5 more minutes left or something. So we'll take a look at these. Starting with Slick, and as you can see, a lot of these were dragon attacks. I apologize if it got kind of redundant, but that's what's working right now, the dragon attacks. And a lot of our guys have dragons, so why use anything else, I guess. At Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8, they're definitely the most powerful, especially because a lot of us don't have our hogs done yet, so we're using dragons. Anyway, Slick lightning the first air defense at the bottom. Now he's coming in with dragons up top, and a lot of people are bringing max balloons now, because we have our main accounts here. We can donate those kind of balloons, and they get to those air defenses real quick, take them out, and then they make their way in, take out wizard towers, that kind of stuff. So it really helps out the dragon. The dragons make their way through without being shot at too much. Anyway, these aren't all 3 stars. These are just the best attacks from each base. So at the top, you might have seen some 1 stars or 2 stars, and that's just because we weren't able to 3-star those bases. So last few defenses going down. Anything that can target air troops is pretty much done, except for that archer tower. And that king right there, I hate it when the dragons lock onto the king because it's just such a waste. Obviously, he has plenty of troops to take out all these buildings, but if the dragon locks onto the king in a bad spot, they can waste a lot of time because the king has a ton of hit points no matter what level he is. So just be aware that the dragons may lock onto the king. In this next attack, we're only looking at a 2-star. Triple H 64 doesn't have dragons, so coming at it with a giant wizard combination, attacking from the top right. Gonna go ahead and take care of that king real fast, so he doesn't cause problems later on. Giants go down, then wizards, they'll shoot down the king. Wall breakers to let everything in, and then there come the hogs from the clan castle, making their way through. I think the heal is a little bit late, because these hogs go down pretty darn quick, and there's only like 2 left. I think I could have healed them, so all 4 could have stayed up, but there goes the heal. They'll take out a few more defenses before they go down, and has giants and wizards shooting in the background. Probably could have dropped those wall breakers now, but the troops are pretty good at busting through those walls. Yeah, there goes the wall breakers. They'll help get into some of these compartments right there. King making his way around the outside. Good heal spell. That wizard tower was locked onto the wizards, and like 3 or 4 shots could have taken them down. But the wizards will stay up because of that heal for at least the time being. Making his way through. Giants and wizards are starting to go down. They're kind of landlocked inside there, and still a lot of defenses up. So last few troops will go down right here as we fast forward. So pretty solid attack. Just couldn't quite get the 3-star there. All right, last one we're going to look at after this. Okay, yeah, last one is number 10. I think this was KFS. Yeah, KFS Jr. Like I said, he's the mini of one of our attackers who's usually in one of the 49er clans, but right now he is in this clan helping out in the clan wars. So that dragon goes down right there, lured it out, killed it, no big deal, and then drops the giants. Giant bomb will go off in just a sec. So it does damage some of his giants, but he has a heal for them. And take note of how that heal, it's leading them. It's making it so they're going to be in that heal for a long time. Don't drop the heal directly on your troops. Drop them where they're going to go. So that heal was expecting them to go to the air defense there. So they're still healed all the way up to that wizard tower, which is nice. Healers coming in now that the air defense is down. They'll heal those hogs and those giants, and then a swarm of balloons on the backside. Too much for the archer tower and various defenses to handle. Has a good rage there, which will help his balloons make their way through. Still has a ton of giants left up. Wizards, his king, just completely destroyed this base and doesn't even need that last heal spell. So he's dropped his cleanup troops around, and we'll fast forward as he takes care of this base. So nice job to KFS Jr. That's it, guys. Once again, comment your questions for the next Q&A on this video. So I'll be sure to take some of those for my next Q&A. Join my subscriber clan once again if you need a clan. We have our main accounts there, and we are doing pretty nice in wars. Haven't lost one in, I think, 5 wars or something. So make sure to check that out. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A video, and until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bisectatron out.